What's going on, y'all? It's JD Piquel. Today on CFB with JD, we're going to be breaking down the scheme inside the greatest rivalry in all of sports. That is Army-Navy. Welcome into CFB with JD, the people's channel for every single thing that you know and love. College football content. Y'all drive the show. Armstrong Sims, Jack McKenzie. Well, they make the magic happen. So here's the deal. In my humble opinion, this is the greatest rivalry in all of sports. Army, Navy, two branches of our military, two of the most prestigious institutions in the world, and they play football. The only game going on this coming Saturday. So we need to break this down. We're going to get into a preview. We're going to get into what this game means. But we need to break down the X's and O's first. So one of the things that is beautiful about this Chalk Talk is we're essentially breaking down both teams at the same time for any given clip. Both run the triple option offense. They run a little bit of a different variation, but for the most part, their rules hold true. So without further ado, let's get into some Chalk Talk. The triple option, true to its name, you got three options on the play. That's why they call it the triple option. It's very easy. Even someone like myself can understand it. So you got three options. You got one, the fullback, whether it's a dive, whether it's through the 4 or 5 hole, you have the fullback as an option. Two, you got the quarterback. Quarterback coming down the line, and the third option is going to be the pitch right behind him. Three options. You got wingback, fullback, quarterback, in no really specific order depending on the play. Right here, the most basic triple option, we called it 34. Right here, you're going to have a switch block on the outside, so call it 34 switch. Switch block on the outside for the corner. Down to the safety. Remember that. It's going to be very crucial in a clip to come. And then we have our first option, I guess, our first two options in the fullback and quarterback mesh. So right here, coming down the line, we're going to read our end-man line of scrimmage right here. He's called our read key. We're going to pitch off of this overhang defender right here. Call him our pitch key. You're tracking. Very simple verbiage. So right here, he comes down. Boom. Meaning we're pulling it. Because if we were to give it, he would be tackled. That's bad for business. We don't want tackles for a loss. You got to get at least 3 yards of play in order for this offense to stay what's called on schedule, meaning you have favorable second downs, favorable third downs to keep the chains moving. It's not necessarily a home run offense, but it wears on a defense. And for disciplined teams like, I don't know, military academies, it can work really well in your favor. So back to the play at hand. He bites down. We're pulling it. Got two options now. Quarterback, wingback. All depending on what he does. And again, don't forget, got our switch block out here. We're coming out here for the other block for the perimeter. Right here, he's going to come up and try and attack us. We're going to pitch off him. Got a nice little picture right here. Notice what the quarterback does here in this picture. He does a good job of what's called eliminating the pitch key. What does that mean? If he pitches too early, he has a chance to go and make the tackle right here. You got to make sure you get to the pitch key and what's called pitching off of him. Does a great job right here, does the Navy quarterback, and allows his man to get set up. Now here's the ever crucial perimeter blocking. We got them both blocked on the outside. Both the corner is taken care of, safety is taken care of. Just be an athlete. Get in the end zone. 6 points. Good guys. Now the second option on the triple option is the quarterback. Right here, very similar setting. This is what's called a midline read. Don't worry about that. That's more of the AP level stuff. We'll get to it in a little bit. Different splits here. So the receiver is coming up to the safety. We're coming down on the linebacker right here if we're the wingback. So we're pitching actually off of this corner, which is good for business for us. So all we have to do is read the end-man, this time it's the first down lineman outside of the ball. So our read is right here because it's the shade. Shade, automatic pull, boom. And we're out. So look, our read to pitch is all the way out here, meaning if he doesn't come up really fast and try and make a play on me, we're probably going to be able to keep it. If he does do that, we got a whole lot of real estate he's leaving back here for that pitch. Watch what happens. He sits. Okay, right here, we got a nice little alleyway. So those athletic quarterbacks that you recruit from Army, from Navy, from Air Force, even Georgia Tech back in the older days, this is where you turn on the jets and hit that seam. You're decisive. Camera can't even keep up with you. 6 points. So now, this is the piece that I think is most underrated about the triple option. You have all of this motion this way and that way. Even on standard plays, they're giving you a motion, which is eye candy for the linebacker. So you try and cheat with that flow. Not so fast, my friend. Wake Forest is bad on defense. They're really bad in this play. Watch the linebackers with this motion. Look at everybody's eyes are coming downhill. We're all over here. We're all over here. He's out of position. The flow of that defense goes all the way to the wide side of the field. Nice up and under for our fullback. And look at this. Oh my gosh. We got to put out a missing persons because all of these people are lost right here. Nobody knows where the ball is. They're all out to lunch. Nice big gap for our fullback. See ya. You can run a 4.8 40, 4.9 40. You're scoring. It's big time. Now, remember that very first play we talked about, the switch block? Well, you can do some pass game off of that stuff. Everything that the academies want to do, they want these plays to look similar and add little wrinkles in to catch the defense slipping. So right here, we're going to have what looks like a switch block. Really, it's a dig route. What does he do on the switch block? Come out to the corner. He's running just a wheel route. So watch what happens. They bite. They think it's a regular option play. Safety comes up. Everyone hesitates for a second, and watch this wheel route slick right out here. Boom. All you need is a step. Beautiful. Let's watch that one more time. From the top. Out to the corner. He's faking like he's blocking the safety. Again, it's a dig route. Play action. We're open. Good for business. Touchdown. It's plays like that where you can kind of catch your opposition slipping quite a bit if you're one of these academies because they're expecting you to run the ball 90% of the time. So much, in fact, they call your wide receivers wide tackles. You do that, it's disrespectful. You're going to get on the ball on a play action. You can't fall asleep if you're the secondary because you're being asked so consistently to come up and fill for that run support. If you get into that too much of a routine and you try to cheat up, like we mentioned, you get burned deep, as we just saw. Back to what can go wrong with the triple option. We were talking about it before the show. In theory, if you were to be a robot and play perfectly, the triple option is virtually unstoppable, right? They have answers for literally every single thing you want to do as a defense. That's why there's 3 options. It makes it so hard to stop. That's why the academies that are so disciplined run it so well. Now, what can potentially be an issue is if you don't stick to your rules. We talk about eliminating the man. If you don't eliminate the man as the quarterback who you pitch off of, meaning you pitch too early or you make the wrong read, you got problems. So being efficient, being disciplined is going to be crucial for this Army-Navy football game. We saw it last year. This was almost chaos for Army. Army ended up winning the game, singing second and all that good stuff. This was almost a turning point in the game where Army could have lost it. So let's watch it. Midline, great. He crashes down. Here's our pitch key. If I'm the quarterback, I got to make sure I get out to him and make him commit to me and try and tackle me so I can pitch it to my guy and get out in space. What does he do? Doesn't get out in space very well. He gets off a block, so good play by the nose tackle, to be fair. Doesn't get to his pitch key. Ball is out. He gets a hand on it. We got problems. Watch it one more time. Right here, I have to make him commit more because right now he can play both of us. He's got equal distance between the wingback, equal distance between the quarterback. Also, quarterback's getting tackled, so that's not good for business. But he gets a mitt on the football right there, breaks it up, ball's on the ground. Navy should have scooped and scored. Should have gotten in the end zone, woulda, shoulda, coulda, but that's the way it goes. So as the game itself is concerned, they're both going to try and do the same thing. Navy's going to run the triple, try and control the time possession, try and run the ball, try and stop the run. Army's doing the exact same thing. They're going to try and get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, be effective, hang on to the football. What this game comes down to is just one program on the up, one program on the down. That's the way it goes in this series. Navy won I don't know how many in a row for a while there until Army is now back on the upswing. Army's 8-3, Navy's 3-8. Army's going to cover the 7.5 and win this football game. But it's going to be a dogfight. No one's going to get anything easy. I think Army's going to have too much on the ground and be in too much of a rhythm to be stopped by Navy this time around. They're going to sink second. They're going to win the football game. One thing we need to mention, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the prestige, the mystique, just the history and the excitement and the passion around this game. That's a lot of adjectives for everybody at home. So I had 2 friends that played in this game, one at Army, one at Navy. Won't name them, but they're both great guys, both graduates of both classes. Just phenomenal human beings. So I texted them before this video. I said, hey, we're doing a video on Army Navy. What does this rivalry mean to you? One of my friends said it's super fun. It's history, it's culture. Just gave a lot of great adjectives, as I just did to you. One of my other friends from Navy, who was on the losing side of this game not too long ago, said this. It means everything. It's brotherhood on brotherhood to see whose culture is better. It validates or invalidates every single hour we have put in over the last year. Our seasons aren't defined by our record. It's defined by a win or loss against Army. This is the best part. He says, I hate when people say, quote, brothers off the field. Hell no. I hate every last one of them. Y'all, this is fun for us at home. This is America's game. Tell you what, Army, Navy, they don't like each other. And that's what makes this their greatest rivalry in all of sports. That's it for us here at CFB with JD. The party rolls on. Subscribe to the channel. Chalk Talks, game previews, analysis. It's all coming your way. We will keep the party rolling. We will see y'all next time.